Hi. This is gonna be a weird thing I'm gonna say to you. Remember I made a video earlier today about um, me hearing the sound um, prepare for departure early morning, 4 a.m., which was also heard by my housekeeper. And I said I would investigate this more to find out what happened. Okay. First, none of the cell phones in the house can make the sound that we heard because they don't. It turns out the smartphone that my son had was actually stolen. I thought he had a smartphone. It was stolen. All the cell phones here are not that modern anymore. They do have speaking clock functions, but the sounds are mechanical. The sound that we heard was similar to a sound of um, that you would hear in an airport where you have this female voice that would be, let's say, directing you to go to gate something, in a very pleasant female voice. That was the kind of voice we heard, and I think I recognized the voice, but I'll get to that later. We heard all of the sounds made by all of our cell phones, and the speaking function is nowhere near. First, it sounds very mechanical. Okay, this was a very pleasant sounding female voice. My housekeeper and I heard the same thing. You know, basically prepare for departure. I didn't hear the rest, but my housekeeper was nearer the source of the sound. She was in the basement, and I was in the third floor, and I think the sound came from our living room or foyer on the second floor. That's we heard, and she heard. Prepare for departure. Time is, and she heard the time. So, in other words, that's what I didn't hear because I was probably too far away. That is basically like a speaking clock. However, it's prepare for departure and the time, and we confirmed it was a British accent, female voice, young female voice, British accent. Okay, so that's one, and so none of the cell phones in the house could make that sound. It's not an MP3. There's no MP3 uh, of that particular voice, that particular text on any of the phones here. It didn't come from outside the house. Okay. Next is something that's now I would have thought I was making an auditory hallucination. That's common, but the thing is, my housekeeper also saw it, also heard the same thing, and that discounts an auditory hallucination on my part. Okay, next. What I was gonna reply to a comment, so as a joke, right, to one of my the viewers who made a comment, and I was gonna say that how the Lord seems to be using technology, and I posted it because I thought it was a cell phone. I posted it, and immediately I got this conviction, the Holy Spirit, that I shouldn't do that. So I deleted it. Actually, it was that strong. I deleted it, and I just replied something a bit normal, something standard. And I wondered why that was because I didn't, although so, and I didn't think much about it then. But looking back on it now, I suspect that the reason is that it is not cell. It was the sound didn't come from a cell phone. Okay. Next is the voice. It is a female voice, British accent, very clean cut, and I think I know that voice. There is a TV series called UFO in the 1970s. There is a female character called Lieutenant Ellis, who was the moon base captain. Yeah, she was the moon base captain. She has a pleasant voice. She was one, and when in the 70s, I was in grade school, and that was one of my favorite TV series. So it's meaningful to me. And a few years back, I used her voice saying "Interceptor's immediate launch" as my ringtone for SMS messages on my cell, and that cell phone has since been lost. So I know that voice. Although it was very faint, I think that's the voice because it was typical clean cut, and I'm gonna play it for you. I'll cut this video and I'm gonna play that as an insert. Actually, I think I'll probably insert it here. Hold on.
Interceptors, immediate launch.
Okay, so that's the way it sounds. Except she was saying, prepare for departure. Now that term, prepare for departure, is in character because the sort of thing she does, the sort of thing she says in the TV series are all about directing spacecraft. So prepare for departure means something she would say, for example, in character to direct a shuttle to go somewhere. It's about to leave. Okay. Now I'm not saying, well, that's a fictional character. I'm just saying that that character is only meaningful to me. So it's very odd that that character should also be heard by my housekeeper, which just doesn't have. She has no idea what the UFO TV series is, but it's the same type of voice. Okay. Now remember, and I happen to know that UFOs are angels. Okay, and that's just something here. So that's a clue into me that we could be talking here about an angel, because it is a auditory phenomenon, objectively heard by two people. So it's not a hallucination. Okay, that is saying something that is eschatologically significant. The fact that we prepare for departure, the rapture is close. I mean, that's like saying that the rapture is close. We have to be ready. Okay, and I thought it was a joke, but in from a cell phone. But I can't discount that. That eliminates a lot, right? That eliminates a lot. So that leaves the angelic phenomenon. So angels are here. That I know. I don't know about the logistics of the rapture, but there are some hints in the way, for example, that Lot and his family were, in a sense, raptured out of Sodom and Gomorrah. That been hints. There's nothing conclusive, but hints that there could be angels that are involved in the logistics of it all. Okay. So anyway, I've definitely warned. I've warned, if, my family. Some of them are not sure whether they are going in. I warned, get right with the Lord now. Okay, and I'm warning all of you that this was not a cell phone joke. It was something much stranger, wonderful, and we have to get ready. That is kind of odd, right? I mean, it's something like this has never happened to me before, and I still don't know what to make of it. But believe me, we better all get ready. This is not a joke. Get ready now. It's very close, and I don't know. I mean, how close does it have to be for an angel to warn you to get ready? Prepare for departure, guys. Okay, George, signing out.